Hello, Julie.
Hello, Laura. How are
We're
you?
live.
I know. Again. Woohoo.
Yay! And we didn't put it out there in the ether for anybody.
You
We
did or
didn't
didn't?
we didn't advertise. No, we did not. I
Oh,
didn't think about it. Did you?
no. It's fine.
Brooke is like, "You don't advertise." I know. It's bad.
It'll be okay, won't it? It's just going to be okay. All right. So I am working on this journal right now. Um, it's basically just a cover that I had made a while back, and I've just been procrastinating.
It is beautiful. You procrastinate? I don't believe it.
Yeah. I tell you what.
Yeah, you can see the dirt. Dadgummit.
Can't you erase it with the? Do you have a gum eraser? One of those.
Ooh. Eh, I'm afraid I'll erase the paper. You know. So Laura spends an hour erasing her paper instead of going forward and getting anything done. I'm going to leave it for now
Yeah.
because um, I am going to put the spine fabric on, which is going
Okay.
to be this color because I think, well, it doesn't matter if I use this or if I use
Oh, that's gorgeous.
this, it'll go with
Oh,
both.
is that a napkin?
Yes. I'm going to put it on over the script.
That's
So we'll just do a little dry run here and see who looks better, who covers better, who covers Laura's dirt spot better. Let's see.
I tell you what, it's just going to be pretty anyway.
Oh, thank you. I think yours is gorgeous. I love it. Please explain to me your layers there because I'm looking down at it. So it's
There's a
kind of
lot
a
of layers.
two-dimensional. I see a beautiful doily on the bottom that looks like it's just barely coffee dyed, and then a darker one.
Yes.
Now, is there
I
paper
think
between those two?
yes. There's a.
Ooh,
It's a. I think it's graphic 45,
oh, it's gorgeous.
but I just cut a circle out, and you suggested I do that, I
Yeah,
believe, because it
yeah.
needed something behind it.
It needed a background,
Yes, and then I've
and
got this. This was a button that I chopped the back of it off, and I glued it down with like that rubber cement glue, the
yes,
for
that
jewelry and stuff.
E6000 kind of stuff or
Yeah,
something. Yeah,
E6000. That's what it
yeah.
is. And then this is just a piece of sari.
It's brilliant. I love the clear button too because it
Yeah,
gives it a cameo kind of
yeah.
effect. I
It
think.
looks like a cameo, and it's
Yeah,
got kind of like a flower etched underneath it.
I see that. It's
It's
beautiful.
got a black spot on it, but
I
I can
can't see it. Doesn't
I
show.
can, I can get it off. So there,
That's
it's
gorgeous.
just the book board. I didn't do anything to it but ink around the edge because I like the color just went so well.
Yeah, I really like the color.
Yeah, and see, it's just the book.
Super.
And I put a big one of those large eyelets right there that I'm going to use to um, as the tie, the closure.
Oh, you were able to punch through the book board. Smart.
Yeah, it took a bit, but I managed it.
Lately, I've been bad. I have not been thinking ahead of time what to do. And so now I'm like, oh, how am I going to close this one?
Yeah,
Uh,
I actually I
yeah.
the last two that I've done, I haven't actually had a closure for them because they lay pretty flat.
Uh-huh.
I'm just
Uh-huh.
not loading them up with a bunch of bulky stuff anymore.
Yeah, like I finished the signatures on this one, but I haven't gotten to sew them in yet, as you know.
Oh,
I just love this is one of Nick's storybook. Nick the Booksmith shop on Etsy. This is one of her digitals. and it's story time, and it's running all through this book. I had so much fun with, you know how I'm destashing and trying to get rid of stuff. Well, I had these 8x8
Yeah.
pads.
Yeah.
Okay, so this book is 8 and an eighth. So the 8x8s are perfect in height. And
Oh,
of course, I don't like all my pages to be exactly the same. So it doesn't matter that they're thinner, narrower.
right. Right.
So I just started printing out she has a kit of she has several kits that have like the flower, just the standalone flower. And so I printed out, but I printed out from Tracy Fox's video this, and it's an envelope. And so I'm doing it both ways. I'm doing it Tracy Fox's printed out so you don't make it heavier. And then I printed out the poem that goes with it because I didn't think it would print on here well.
Oh, okay.
And I'm going to decoupage that on.
Well,
And
that's
then the
gorgeous.
Land of Nod, I'm going to put, I think, right down here.
I
Like
think
print
that's
it,
a good idea.
like print or stamp it on a label.
Oh yeah, yeah. Do it. Yeah,
Or
label
I
sounds
could
like it
just
would
use a
work.
little thing of book page and then put the wording over that and just put it right there. I think I may
Yeah,
do that.
you could do that too.
So that's going to go in there somewhere. And I have a few more of that size envelope in case I decide I want to put something else on them, you know. These are going to be the front and back. This is the front cover. That's how it turned out.
That's gorgeous. I love
And
that.
then it goes around.
Oh,
And it looks like I need to glue a little more there. I love finding stuff like that, don't
oh
you?
yeah. Yep.
So these are going to be the inside pieces after I sew in the signatures. Okay,
Okay.
so
Okay.
I'm not even near in the thing. So that's what that's going to look like there.
Okay.
And then I'm trying to decide if I want to use, I have more pieces of the graphic 45. Do I want to make covers for the signatures?
I always do. I don't know
Okay.
why, but
Okay.
I always do.
I
I'm
think
not
it's
even.
because it goes back to our roots.
Yeah. I'm just taking this book apart.
So I have these papers. So like I think this would be the first one.
Oh yeah, that's
And then
perfect.
I have this for a second one and a third. And that's where I will put the envelope on the third one. And then this for the fourth and that for the final one, the fifth.
So you
So
made
that would
you're doing
also be
five.
against this.
So
Huh?
you're doing 5 signatures
Yes.
with how many pages in each?
5, 6 pages. I really didn't count them. Oddly enough, I just let me show you. I took these are the like copy paper, scrapbook paper, the real thin.
Yeah.
Okay. So I printed on them her kit.
There's your lunch.
Yep. So there's a poem there. And I'm trying to see. Oh, here's one of the flowers
Oh, that's
from
pretty.
her kit. And I printed
I'm
it
gonna
on
have to
a
go look for
8 by
that.
8. What?
I'm gonna have to go look for that.
Yeah. And then in the centers, I did the pages from this book.
Oh yeah, I have that book.
And I just made them pockets, side pockets. I sewed across the top and bottom.
Oh,
And I'm making every center one of these. And it's going to and there's the other. And it's going to have pockets. So there's pockets built in. I don't know what's going on here. I didn't get you filled in. These are very, so here's the other side of the poem. It's just a little tag with birds. I'm trying to find one where I did the other thing. There's another flower from her
mhm.
kit. I just love them. So here it is. Here's one of her fairy tale.
Oh, that's cute. I like that. I love her digis.
So I took some craft workbook pages and threw them through the printer and printed on the empty side her stuff. That's what I was trying to show you. That's what I did there.
Oh, that's a good way to use
And
those
there's the
pages.
center. I haven't done the pocket yet. See, I've got stuff yet to do.
Okay.
Oh, there's another flower. Can you believe it?
I'm going to have to remember to do that with mine.
And so here's this one, and here's one of her fairy tale things with a poem. Here's another that I think is precious. It's a frog.
Oh.
And he lived to be quite old, and then he caught a terrible cold. He called in a doctor, young and neat, who told him the cause was wetting his feet.
Ah.
So he has his bedroom shoes on. But yeah, it's just fun to have different kinds of paper. And so this is the back of another one of the cat with a mouse up the tree.
Oh, I like that one.
Yeah. But it's fun, and there's a lot of precious, in there.
I love your florals.
Thank you.
I've been leaning, I guess it's because it's spring or almost spring, I'm kind of leaning towards floral journals right now. As you can see. I
love them. That's my go-to. And here's some French ledger. Yeah, Laura, it's an English word. You can remember. And this is another one of hers. And Mrs. Coggs has this picture too, because I already have it. I used it in some journals a few years back. But they find the same copyright-free stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that at times.
But I had gotten away from printing text on my pages, and so I want to get back to that, because I used to always print a poem in every one of my journals. And I want to get back to that. Here's the middle on that one. I'm going to see, I've got so much left to do on this. I was like, I could sew in the signatures. And then I was like, oh my gosh, Laura, no, you can't. Not yet.
Well, you're close.
Look, your kitties.
Oh, yeah.
It's your kitties.
Yep. My boys.
How are they?
They're fat and happy.
They're fine.
Fat, fluffy, and happy.
That's good.
Boy, my chickens weren't happy last night with that storm that came
through.
Oh
my goodness, I forgot to even ask you how was the storm your way? Because oh my gosh.
It was bad, but we had little tiny hail, not too big, not big enough to worry about. And the wind, and it poured, and the chickens got all wet.
Oh man.
Because the wind was blowing sideways right into their coop, and they didn't get upstairs like a bunch of dummies they are.
Right.
So I went out there after it had calmed down a little bit to check on them, and they were just soaking wet. Looking at me like, what happened?
What did you do, Mama? You're not a good chicken mama. Aaron, welcome.
Hey, Aaron.
It has been a hot minute. It's so good to see you.
Yeah, it's been a while, huh?
We were just talking about Julie's chickens, and how we had a terrible storm here last night. Oh my gosh, our tornado sirens were so loud.
Yeah.
Oh, it is unnerving. I'm not a super anxious person, but that was really unnerving when those set off.
Well, and when you have every single app, I have like 5 weather apps on
I do too.
And they all started alarming and take cover, and you're like,
danger, Will Robinson, danger.
Yeah.
Go straight to an inner room in your home, and I'm like, Steve, take off the headphones.
Yeah. And John walks outside because he wants to see what's going on.
That's exactly what Steve did. I'm like, what are you doing? They said, go to the closet.
Yeah, watch out for falling flying debris and broken
And we've
glass.
got that willow tree in the backyard. I'm like, that's great. My husband is going to beat cancer and be taken out by the willow tree in the backyard.
Oh, goodness. Yeah, Aaron, chickens are really dumb. My chickens, I love them. They're so precious, but they are really dumb.
Oh, they are. They really are. They re- Aaron, that is so true. I can't say it out loud because he's nearby, but that's so true. It's his lunch break, so. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna try and with emphasis on the word try, I'm gonna try a Johnny thing here, and I've got a love letter, and then I'm gonna put hopefully a napkin overlay on that. And I think I'm going to be able to cover the dirty spot, Julie.
Yeah.
That now everyone will know about.
It's not going to show.
Oh, I just love telling all, It's just like,
keeping it real.
That's right. Come on. Like people aren't going to already know. Oh. So yeah, that was a doozy of a storm, and then boop, it was over.
Yeah, it was over.
That was so weird when it was just quiet. And Steve's like, okay, bedtime. I'm like, what? I got to come down. Thank you, Aaron. It's just, so tell us what you're up to, Aaron. I'm wondering if this is going to hold. Do you use this kind of glue on it, Julie?
I do, yeah.
Okay, and it holds.
Well, actually, I'm in love with
this. Scotch. Okay. Well, that is it's certainly permanent. A good brand.
It's permanent. I've never had any issues with it.
Okay. Well, I know what I'm ordering. Enabler.
Yeah.
You enabler.
Yeah, that's me. I think I don't know if it's cheaper than the Uhu or whatever you call it.
The way I look at it, which is probably weird, but if it works, I use the word value.
Yes.
And if you pay a little more and it lasts and it works well and you get a good result, well, then you have a good product. And you
That's true.
None of it is super expensive, first of all. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
It's, Fabri-Tac is expensive, but this stuff is not in that league.
Well, every time I see Fabri-Tac at Walmart, I grab a tube.
Oh, nice. Chris is gone for a bit, sitting in the recliner, enjoying the peace and quiet. Oh, really? Tell me what you've been doing with yo-yos, because I have been, God bless her, my youngest has been coming over while she's job searching. She comes over here 3 or 4 times a week to help me, and we are literally taking everything out of the Nook and putting it in bins. And then only so much of anything is going back in. So I found a lot of yo-yos that apparently I bought at some point.
Oh, sorry.
No problem. No problem. Okay. So, Aaron, what do you like to use the yo-yos? I am all very interested.
I never really got into the yo-yos.
I think I got into them when I was in the fabric, and I always would like
it is
on top of my kits. What'd you say?
It is kind of granny kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Aaron, but I don't know. I've just never
hip granny.
Yeah, I'm a granny. I've just never really gotten into them.
Oh my gosh, Erin, that's genius.
Oh, that's super cute, I bet.
What a cute idea. I love that. That is a great idea. And that is a really good idea. I never have any like lightning bolt ideas like that. That is a good idea.
I'd probably use them for paper clips.
Oh, that's a good idea too. Ooh, I may steal that idea because I have got like a boatload of them. And I'd like to use them, you know?
Well, yeah.
Make something with them is what I mean.
Instead of, unless you like to sit and look at them.
Right, no. Not artwork. Oh my gosh, hang them from a bulb pen, put some buttons on. That is a neat idea. I love the idea of the buttons because then you have the opportunity. I like to find ways that you can do some little hand stitching, but not have to be like Rachel Roxy Creations good at hand stitching, you know? Just the regular Joe could do the hand stitching kind of stuff. So I love that idea. You could sew the button on and leave an inch when you start sewing the button on sticking up out, and then when you finish sewing the button on, you could leave some sticking out. I've also sewn the buttons on using the French knot, which is super easy to do.
Oh, I love doing the French knot.
And I just make a French knot in each of the buttonholes. And I also do the messy French knot, which I'm so glad they created that because that's what all my French knots have always looked like. I can never get the perfect little round button. I always have something sticking up, you know. So I love the messy French knot of it all. As a matter of fact, I have something here that I used the messy French knot on. If you can see,
oh my goodness,
they stick up all over the place. They're just a big mess, but there's so many of them. You
That's
know,
pretty.
Thank you. It's I forget who did this. Who did I tell you did this? I can't remember. But it's just one sack. It's a paper sack that has the bottom.
Oh yeah, I remember you showing that to me.
Yeah. And so what you do is this front part here that I'm pulling on is glued. You just do a single strip of glue and mash it. You fold it up and mash it on there, and it makes, yay, the accordion part. So I'm dropping everything. So anyway, I have to do that sample book for the swap, and I have not finished it yet.
Oh,
sorry, Dee. But this is going in there.
Well, that's super cute.
Whoa. That's clever, Erin, but it's something I saw from somebody else. I just put a little bit of extra on it. You're right. I don't think you can put the cardboard in a ready-made one. I think you're absolutely right. The yo-yo. I don't think you can. No, I don't see that happening. And I cannot imagine me wrestling with it. I should film that.
That would be entertaining.
Julie goes, I would pay to see that.
I would.
I knew it. Oh my goodness. Laura struggles. Well, that's every day. Getting up, walking, and breathing at the same time. That's my struggle. Yeah, I love the little paper bag things. I found some YouTube videos where people did different things with paper bags because I was kind of at a loss what I wanted to do for some extra pieces for that sample book because, well, just because, you know, I just had a block. Oh, yeah. We do sometimes.
Oh, yeah, just because.
We just block. We're human.
I'm in love with these printed envelopes.
Yeah, Me too. Oh, Erin, have you seen Tracy Fox has a video where she's printing on envelopes? Well, that one, that's old timey me. I just cut out the poem. But this way I printed it on here for another journal I'm doing. And I'm going to put a little bit of book page down here and then The Land of Nod, which is a poem, which is this poem. Laura, come on. I'm not awake yet, I guess. Yes. That's what I need to do. I need to write that book. How to frustrate yourself. my life as it is now. Oh my gosh. I may have to, you know what, I may have just made more work for myself. I'm not sure if this book, I don't know if that matches or not. Maybe.
Yeah, I think so. It matches from here.
That's right.
I can see it.
So whoever would like to buy it could just be that far away and it'll look great. Exactly. Why didn't I think of Post-it notes? You know? Yeah. Why didn't I think of that?
Yeah.
And they always seem so logical. And it's like, you know, I handle this stuff every day. Why didn't it occur to me to fold it that way or cut it that way or anything, you know? But it apparently does not ever occur to me. Oh, well.
You're better at that stuff than I am.
Well, I don't know how. I don't know how it could be.
Well, I can't even stay on camera here, so.
You can't stay on camera.
I can't. I just can't do it. I can't.
Do a show and tell for us on your envelopes. I want to see a better, closer up picture. And I love your whale. I want one so bad.
He's so cute.
He is darling.
Okay, so I did this one.
Oh, hello. What's that? Oh, that is beautiful. I know. That's what my webcam does. That is beautiful. Oh, and it printed really nicely.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh. So the idea is you print the envelope so you don't make it heavier by decoupaging on it.
And you don't make scraps either.
Right. That was the big thing. You don't make scraps.
By cutting up bits of paper to glue onto your envelopes to make them weigh 10 pounds.
Right. Yes, exactly. That's right. Oh my goodness. Oh, whose digitals are those?
Well, these were Tracy Fox's.
Oh, okay.
These were the two that I got. This was her floral.
Oh, that newer one.
Something, yeah. And this was like it's a strange one, but it's pretty. It's pretty cool. I like it.
It is very pretty. She has a couple of real new ones. Yeah. That I think are cool.
I think this was Nick the Booksmith.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. I use this one first. I use this one a lot.
I like that. I like the hues, the tones in it.
Well, this is on a white envelope. And then this is on a
beige one?
Beige. And you could see I messed up.
You did? Oh, it's short.
But I don't care. It's on the back. I don't care.
Oh, Erin, I do too. First of all, I love no scraps because I feel like I'm drowning in them right now. And Diane's scrappy digis are fabulous, aren't they? Oh.
I'm going to have to go look at hers. I haven't visited her shop in a while.
I was talking to her. I'm like, girl, every time I turn around, you're like, I have 12 new digitals in my shop. And I'm like, what?
I wish I knew how to do just one.
I know. We got to make that our resolution for this year. Yeah, her quilt and scrappy ones are darling. I like her labels too. They're really cute. She's
this pocket I made from that French book that we were splattering and spraying
Yes.
paint, paint,
We should
ink,
have
and
done that on camera. We were making a mess with all the
oh
splatter
my
stuff.
gosh, yeah. But see how it turned out pretty cool. So I just
That is
made 2 pockets out of it.
beautiful. So I just made some pockets. I'm like, wow.
Yeah.
That is
And
really pretty.
remember those big long envelopes that we got from that estate
The
sale?
ones that are the beige, yeah.
Yeah.
They look
So
like straw paper.
yeah, I glued it shut, cut one in half, and I put a notch
Oh
in it.
my gosh.
And there you go. Bada bing, bada boom, you got a pocket.
See, that's fabulous because I've got like 6 inches of those.
Yeah.
That's fabulous. Oh, my husband just noticed that the food is there that I never brought in. Oops. Thank you, honey. Yeah, that's
Sorry,
nice.
Steve.
Thank you. Yeah. He says hi. Yeah, he just came down to get his lunch and he's like, why is this still on the porch? Well,
Oh no.
because it went in one ear and out the other.
Oh boy.
If I don't run for it right when I hear it, I forget it's out there. It can get ugly, especially if it's. Oh, Erin says hi, Steve. Open the door. Erin says hi, Steve.
Hello.
Do you hear him?
I heard him.
Oh. Do you need me to close the door?
No.
Okay. Okay. Yay! She heard him. Good, good, good. So that was a hi encompassing you both.
An all-encompassing hi.
That's right. So this is one of Nick's love letters, it says. And then I just put the little birdies on it. And I'll do the same thing on the back. I'm hoping this will not overpower it, but will match
I think that'll be perfect.
enough to
I
look
like
okay.
that. I think it's perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect.
I mean, this is another thing that I don't even remember when I got it. And I've uncovered so far, I think, 3 colors. Just like, well,
Wow.
let's use it, you know? Holy cow. It's got a nice feel to it. So
It's book cloth? Is that what they call it?
Yeah. Apparently you can buy it from a book. There are book binding companies. I like Hollanders. I think they're in North Carolina. I don't know. Anyway, apparently I bought these 3 colors.
Oh.
There's a really bright yellow that I'm not real sure
What
is going to happen with it. You know what I mean? It's a little.
Well,
Maybe
you could
out
put
without it.
something.
Yeah, see?
Oh, okay.
She's like, oh, okay. I get it now. But then I had it in the little nook with these. So there, you never know.
Oh.
You never know. Now getting all that back in, not going to happen. Okay. Oh, man. Oh. So how much have you got left to do on your journal? It looks like you're coming along.
I just need to put a couple more pockets, and I'm just fiddling with this digital kit of these cigarette cards that I printed off.
Nice.
And I'm probably going to stick these throughout or use them as clusters. I made a bunch of clusters, a bunch more clusters the other day.
Oh, you did? Oh.
Yeah. Because I used all of them.
Without me.
I used all of them that we made last week or whenever our last live was.
2 weeks ago? Yeah.
Is that 2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to grab those, and then I'll grab the other pockets that I made out of the I'm still using the Edith Holden book pages.
How great.
Making these pockets.
That we made? Yeah, I love
Yeah.
those.
So I made a bunch more of those because I used them all.
Oh, hey.
So I made a bunch more of those.
You are so much faster crafter. I love that.
I just do a lot. When I do something, I do a lot of it.
Oh, Erin, you're a genius. Sunflowers. Aren't they? They are fabulous.
Yeah.
She showed me how to make those pockets. They are so much fun and easy. Did we make them on the last video? Way to go, Laura. Oh, well.
Yeah, I think, did we?
I think we made them on that video. Of course, I don't remember what I did last night, so don't trust me on that.
I think we did.
Pretty sure we did. Pretty sure that we showed how to make those. But they are fab, Erin, and they're really neat. I like them because you don't have to do a lot of embellishment. You can even just use different, look at that. You could just use different stamps.
Yeah.
And this is a piece of fabric, a piece of paper, and a trim on the front, 2 trims on the front, and boom, you're done.
Yep. Quick and easy.
It is. It is quick and easy. And fun. It is fun.
Thanks. Yeah, they're fun to make. Super easy. You know, you put three things together or 5 things and put a staple in the middle.
I love that stapling thing. I really do.
And, you know, it looks great.
It does look good, I think.
And you can cover the staple if you want.
And you can what?
You can cover the staple with you if you want with anything. Oh, yeah. A button or a disc, paper disc or paper cutout or a butterfly.
Oh yeah. Or paper flowers.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Oh, down it went. I can't wait to be organized enough to know where mine went. Let's see.
I cut out a bunch, or I printed off a bunch of these again.
Oh.
To make the embossing powder paper clips, altered paper clips. Because I've just about used all of mine.
Okay, what supermarket price tag? Oh, the old supermarket price tags. Here's one of the woven tags. I went ahead and did a cutout of Tim Holtz paper. I had a strip of it. And fussy cut it.
Okay.
Fussy cut it.
Fussy cut it.
Mm-hmm. But it's the woven thing I did because Gail did a 12 by 12. I did an 8 by 8.
Oh, nice.
I couldn't commit to a 12 by 12. And just the stamp clusters, pocket cluster. Yeah, just a staple and boom. I like this one. I used some thread. I don't know if you can even see it. I used some thread under.
Oh, yeah.
And these were some of the stuff we did when we were slapping it. Here's the 3 with a cluster we made. Thank you.
That turned out nice.
I thought so.
I mean, you can't really do them wrong. I like that one.
Yeah, this is also the painted paper on the back, and I just found a stamp because, my gosh, I'm drowning in stamps.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Holy cow, how did we do so many? And then the ever-talented Carla Frizzell with her. This is an embellished paper clip. And there's the paper clip part. And on the back, it is an envelope that you can put things in. I mean, how gorgeous is that?
Wow.
And then just an alteration ticket inside. Gorgeousness. It's one of my, it's in my, what do you call it? My book that I remind myself what I want to make.
Oh, I wish I had one of those.
Okay.
I make stuff and then I use it all up and then I forget.
Yeah. Yeah. I had to make myself start looking at it and being better aware, you know?
It's a habit that you need to get into. I mean, makes sense.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Now I'm wishing I hadn't cut so much off the top and bottom, but you know, that's the way it goes. I know. Carla is amazing, isn't she, Erin? Oh, and that was one of her, I think it was November, one of her books. I'd been wanting to get one of her books for so long and hadn't, you know, it passes you by and you go, oh, darn, she sold those. But November-ish, somewhere in there, she had a group of books and I was able to grab one. I was so tickled because I had her, you know, that I had wanted one of hers for a long time. So it's up on my shelf, and I had one of yours. It's up on the shelf with it. I think I have one of your Christmas books, Erin, that you made at Christmas time. And we're not going to say how long ago that was, but it was not yesterday. Yes, I love to watch Carla for her ideas. I wish I could have been at Round Top when she was here. I guess that's, golly, is that 3 years ago now? Something like that.
Oh, you got to be kidding me. Yeah, I was thinking about that the other day, how long it's been since the road show.
Oh my gosh, I know. I was thinking about that too. I was like, oh. I know Brooke said to me one time in the last few months, yeah, we thought, let's buy a house. We'll do the road show here. And she's like, yeah, that was a good idea.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Another pandemic awfulness, right?
Yeah. I'm just going to sew around this. I'm almost done. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, that's fine. I'm deeply offended, but it's okay. Oh my gosh. So Erin, I saw that you were having a sale. So how did that go? Well, I hope. Really good.
Yeah, I didn't get a chance to hop on.
Well, when I say I saw it after the fact. My notifications are so messed up. God. It's bad when you get messages from people going, well, I was on and you weren't there. Like, oh no, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry.
I can't help it.
I know. It's my damn phone. I need to go get a new phone. Desperately need to get a phone. But I hear other people have the same problem. But I think I have like an 8. And what are they on, 13 or something now?
Yeah.
It works, so I really don't think about it. Yeah. She does need a magic wand. That's the perfect words for it. God, I just, it's awful. And then Johnny, oh my God, when she said she couldn't even be on pain medication, because I was like, oh, I'm with you. I know I had back surgery. I was, you know, stuck in bed in 2014 to almost 2016. And I get it, you know, it's terrible. And she was like, yeah, but I don't get to have pain med. I went, what? What?
But she wasn't down for very long, was she?
I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, my husband was like, I didn't think there'd ever be anything that would keep you in bed. Thanks, honey. I don't know how to take that, but you know. I'm loving the fact that I can rub this and it's not totally smearing all over the place. I'm so glad. Oh, you're hosting other people. How cool is that? So you're having like a day-long sale. thing. Do you always do it on Saturday? I'm trying to get this in my head so that I can hop on,
Yeah.
Usually the weekends, sadly, nowadays are where I hop on because I'm not already on. But I would do that in a hot minute. That sounds... But you sell your own things too. You host other people, but you take part in the sale too. Is that right, Erin? I can't cut a corner to save my life anymore. There. Sadly, you'd think I hadn't made a journal in a hot minute, right? It just looks like it.
I just started up again. It was a long time.
Yeah, I had a real dry period. Yeah, well, we talked about that. It's just been kind of one thing and another, hasn't it?
Yeah, it certainly has.
That real life will really get to you, dang it. You don't get to have your fun time always.
Not always. Especially as you get older, stuff starts happening.
Oh my gosh. Erin. I like that, Erin. And Erin, that is why we love you, because we could not put up with somebody that was always nice. So, yeah. You got to have just a little bit,
Orneriness is accepted.
Is a necessity.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you think? That's prerequisite. You gotta be ornery a little bit.
It helps.
Or a lot, like me. It helps to be a lot ornery like me. I have fought corners with every journal I've made. I've never had them just beautifully go together like people I see on YouTube. And there's the corner, and we're moving along. I'm like, wait, I'm still back here at the corner. What did you do?
Did you see my new toy?
Oh, what is that?
It's a tab punch.
Nice.
But to me, it seems backwards.
Yeah.
Am I doing it wrong?
No. Fold it the other way?
Well,
no. Oh, no, I didn't mean like that. I meant, yeah. No, that's not it either.
I mean, it'll work, but what am I doing wrong?
Well, I mean, I don't think there's anything you can do. Yes, that's right. We have to be a little bit salty, Erin. Absolutely. I don't think you're doing anything wrong because you're punching it out. I mean, there's virtually no margin for error here.
Yeah,
you punched it out, but it's a weird kind of. But you know what you could do with that? I have 2 tab punches. I use my whale tail all the time, but my other. Let's see if I can find it while I'm talking. I usually can't do 2 things at once. Can you see that punch there? Yeah. Okay, my other tab punch is a lot like that one, and I just put it in far enough to make the square.
Okay.
Because I didn't want to cut off the page with that half circly thing.
Yeah.
So I just cut a square out.
Well, I bought this.
Oh, that's the one I used.
But it's broken. It doesn't punch. So I'm sending it back.
Yeah.
I'm sending it back to Amazon.
Oh yeah, be sure to.
I might send this one back too, unless I can figure out how to do it correctly.
Yeah, because that's weird.
It's backwards.
Yeah.
I don't get it.
That's just, I don't get the whole, no, I don't know if it's backwards, but I don't get the whole design, the look of it. I don't know how you can make that into a tab. I think that's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
I don't see a tab in there.
I'm not sure. I do either.
It's not making any sense to me. Wow, look at that. That's got some really heavy duty glue on there. That's going to be fun. I think I may have to put some paper in there to Wow.
Yeah, definitely.
To do something with that or I'm going to have a problem.
Well, that turned out nicely. Look at that.
I love is that a pocket? Oh, look, I'm pointing at it. You can't see me point at it.
Yeah, it's a pocket.
Very cute.
Just
Is
have
that envelope you were just talking about?
Yep.
And you just did some stamping and put a
Sewed
cluster on
around
it.
it. Put a
I
cluster
love
on it.
that. Oh, Aaron, I'm in trouble then. If you hit 50 in the woo.
Yeah, don't let my cats
If the
near
dog
it.
goes near it, then we're stuck.
No, the dog's stuck.
Yeah, I think Steve took him up. I'm hoping that Steve took him up. You know, it'd be nice if these napkins could have a bird facing the other way, but they don't. I'd love to have one.
How that works.
I'd love to have one facing that way so they could talk to each other, but nope.
And you can't, if you flip it over, it won't work.
Yeah. It's that, well, I'm going to Mod Podge it, but it's still that nubby stuff.
Well, that blows.
Lots of things blow, but you know. We'll have to go on, don't we?
That's true. I'm thinking about using this.
Ooh.
I'm going to use this book cover just the way it is, and I'll probably put a plaque. I'll probably put a plaque on the front, but it's going to be a travel journal, and I'm going to use the Blue Ocean Sea digital kit
from
what's her name? I just bought a whole bunch of those. We were just talking about it the other day.
Oh, Ruby and Pearl XO.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, very romantic, very pretty.
Yes, I'll probably put some lace on the spine.
Look at Dust to Roses.
Okay.
On Instagram. Okay.
Okay.
And she had the underlines, Dust, underline TO, underline Roses. Okay. And go to her Etsy shop. She has a seaside one too that's really pretty.
Oh, okay. I'll do that.
Yeah. She just got through COVID. Ugh.
Did she really?
Her and her 4-year-old, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Well, my dear,
it's time to go. I heard your thing go off. Didn't it?
Yeah. Well, Erin, thank you so much for stopping by, and whoever else jumped on. Yeah. I'm on my lunch hour, so I've got to get back to work.
So we always make it the perfect time to sign off and say, have a good day, everybody, and go from there. It's so great to get to talk to you, Erin. April 2nd, Julie, we've got to jump in and see her sale.
Yeah, we'll do that. I'll put it on my calendar. Sure.
You were the awesome company. Thank you. Have a great day. I'm going to see if this works.